Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Hope you are doing amazing as always. Now in today's reading, I'm going to look at the last half of October 2025 for you. I already did a monthly for you. This is going to be the rest of the month. And I'm going to divide your reading up into separate spreads so it doesn't overwhelm you with all the information I'm going to pull. The first spread is going to be dedicated to your romantic love life. And the second spread, Pisces, is going to be dedicated to general messages, which usually consist of career and finance, friends and family messages, personal spiritual development. Love can find its way there too if the big majority of your life this month is dedicated to your love life, okay? But I try my best to keep that separate for those of you who are not really interested in romance right now. I will have timestamps provided underneath this video in the description box so you can skip around, pause, whatever you want to do. Just a friendly reminder before I begin that I do get pretty nosy in these readings, Pisces. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat. So please only accept the messages that fully align with you and leave the ones that don't for someone else. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into your reading. Let's get nosy. Please tap into the energy of Pisces. What do we have for Pisces today? What's going on in Pisces' romantic love life now throughout the rest of October 2025, please? These are new cards. I love the sound of shuffling new cards, I swear. 8-card spread for Pisces. Pisces, love. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, the person that you're connecting to around this time frame romantically, how do they feel about you right now? We have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups often shows up in feelings when we are developing new love for someone. We've met someone new and they've activated our heart chakra and we're really feeling it. Now, this could still come up for those of you who have been connecting with someone for a while and someone's finding new ways to love you. I will clarify this, okay? But it's a good start. It's a good start, especially for a love reading. Someone's digging you. All right, what's their intentions though? Because you can have love for someone and still have gnarly intentions. So let's take a look. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune as intentions, that's the intent to let fate take over. Whatever's meant to be will be. So you may be connecting with someone very spiritual, someone who is trusting in the universe, believes in, what's meant to be will be. And if that's not the case, the Wheel of Fortune as intentions, that talks about intending to see big changes because the wheel talks about big changes. It talks about growing and evolving. Whoever this person might be, Pisces, this is someone that doesn't like to waste their time. If you like them, great. If not, let them know. It's pretty much what this person is pretty much, advertising to me right now, that they like to see changes. This could be a fixed sign. I do have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius showing up, but it doesn't have to be a fixed sun sign. But the Wheel of Fortune also talks about lucky changes. Okay? They're intending to see something turn out in their favor to have a lucky break here. Aw, Pisces, I like this. For some of you, if you're watching this right now and you're like, Baddison, I ain't got nobody in my life that I'm into or is into me, this is for the last half of the month. Okay? So this could literally happen in a couple days where you meet someone, a chance encounter, a fated event. You get invited to a pumpkin patch over the weekend, you show up and someone's brought a friend and that person's single and then boom, you guys lock eyes and they start to get in their feelings about you. It could be any of that. Let's take a look at their behavior. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this feels very new, Pisces. The Ace of Wands shows up as someone's behavior when someone's excited, when someone's feeling sexually attracted, feels pulled towards someone, the chemistry is there, and it's giving someone a strong motivation to take action. So the energy I'm getting off of this person, Pisces, is that when they like someone, they do take action. This is someone that does not like to sleep on opportunities. You've got a go-getter here. They do it in their work, they do it in their personal life. This is someone that's going to come towards you, but they are going to trust the process though at the same time. They know that they still have to do their part to see things change in their life, but they also understand that there's some things you just can't force. Let's take a look at how you feel about this person. How does Pisces feel about this person for the remainder of the month? The Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. You like their attention, Pisces. This is someone that you do not hate. This is someone that, when they give you attention, you feel happy, you feel seen, you feel like not that you need this person for validation, but it's telling me that, I don't know, it does something for you. Like when you get a text from this person, it puts a smile on your face. It's something like that. Or you're proud of something. What is the blockage right now for Pisces love life for the rest of the month? Two of Swords, Moon in Libra. Oftentimes the Two of Swords shows up in the blockage when our own lack of decision making can get the better of us, or where we're turning a blind eye to certain things. We're not allowing ourselves to see something clearly. It also comes in when there's a stalemate. I just don't feel like it's happening with this person, so I don't know if this is telling me that you may be still stuck on another person who is not in your life right now, and you may be blocking a potential opportunity for this person. That could be for some of you. Like, if you're still kind of dealing with the energy of another person and you don't have anyone else in your life, this message could be saying being stuck on someone who's not in your life right now may be prohibiting you from being in alignment with someone brand new who would be, able to give you what you want. That's for some of you. What is Pisces' potential outcome this month? The Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands shows up in the outcome in someone's love reading when it's about to get hot. It's about to get flirty. It's about to get passionate. It's about to get exciting. It feels like this Ace of Wands energy that they're coming towards you with, you're going to be like, all right, this is you guys going out and having fun together, just really connecting. And yes, there could be some bumping uglies going on here because the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands is my sexual energy cards. So we'll see. Your advice, Pisces? Page of Wands. Your advice is to enjoy yourself if this person does make you happy, because the Six of Wands is telling me that you do feel good. Yeah, this feels like new love. It feels new. It feels new. And if it's not new, now new could be subjective. New could be 6 months for someone, 6 weeks for another, or, last night for someone. So what's the overall energy influencing Pisces right now? The Queen of Cups. That's your court card. With the Queen of Cups showing up as what's influencing you right now, this is you just feeling a lot of love. A lot of love for yourself, a lot of love for the people in your life, and you're enjoying the attention that someone's giving you for the rest of the month. You're not needing it, but you're enjoying it. There's a difference. And I love that for you. You're pretty much saying, yeah, if this person gives me attention, great. If not, I'm not going to lose any sleep. I'm very satisfied where I'm at. I feel so full on my own. And I like that. Aw, Pisces. And you've got the Ten of Pentacles influencing that, indicating that I have a Pisces that is really grounded, and you've got a good foundation, and you're building a successful life for yourself with that Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are business owners, or you are in the energy of building a lot of wealth for yourself. I'll get more into that in the general portion of your reading today. This one is more focused on romance. But the Ten of Pentacles does talk about building a successful relationship with someone. It talks about having the tools needed to really build a relationship from scratch and turn it into a successful love story. Because the Ten of Pentacles is marriage, raising a family, everyone feeling like they're being supported. All right, so let's clarify. So far, this is good. And then I open up to that Ten of Pentacles again to give you another glimpse into what that Ten of Pentacles is talking about for those of you who are not familiar with tarot. Ten of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards to see in a relationship reading. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Cups, and then I open up to the Queen of Cups and the Sun. Could be a Leo. You got a lot of Leo showing up here. A lot of Leo. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're dealing with a Leo sun, but with all this Leo reference, it could be talking about the 5th house. Like, look at what zodiac sign sits in your 5th house. Because the 5th house is maybe saying to be more self-expressive, because Leo represents self-expression, confidence, happiness, things like that. Or this could be this person's way of saying that they want to express themselves to you, Queen of Cups. 6 of Pentacles right underneath that, the Hierophant. Someone feels like this would be a good investment with you because they see that maybe you're someone that doesn't just take, you give. And more so than not, you are a giver, because the Queen of Cups, that's a giver. That's a giver. That's someone that's giving not for the expectation of receiving, but yes, it's nice to receive, you know. But she or he gives out of the kindness of their heart. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for this person's feelings for Pisces for the last half of October 2025. Whoa, that came out quick. Knight of Cups. Enough said. Pisces, you got someone pursuing romance with you hardcore. You got someone with hearts in their eyes. It feels new. Again, I'm going to say that because it feels fresh. It feels new. Now, if you're watching this thinking, Baddison, I've known this person for 15 years and we've been together for that long, then that could be saying that someone's falling in love with you all over again, because maybe you guys were able to make it through a hardship together, and it gave you guys a newfound respect for each other, a newfound hope for each other. That definitely could be what I'm getting for some of you. Now, with that Fool energy here, and we got repeated aces for this person, you got someone that's sprung. Okay, you got someone that's like on cloud 9 since they met you. And the Wheel of Fortune usually talks about feeling lucky, feeling like someone's getting a lucky break. Now, this could be the honeymoon period, though, where someone's like, oh my goodness, I just want to see Pisces, I want to talk to Pisces. But it could be that new love high, okay, where someone just feels like they can live off of, you know, hearing from you throughout the day. I've seen this a lot in my readings. And then there's sometimes a crash after. If it's two people who are not meant to be together for a long term, and they're meant to just connect with each other for a life lesson, because that crash can hit hard. So let's take a look at your feelings, Pisces. Why the Six of Wands for how Pisces feels about this person, please? Why the Six of Wands, please? Why the Six of Wands for how Pisces feels about this person, please? I love it when I see a cat stand up. It's so cute. All right, Six of Wands. The Empress. The Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. Well, shit. Pisces. Well, that just told me everything I need to know. You're over here like, no, Baddison. This person, I did not just meet them last night. I love them. But I'm still feeling like for some of you, this is new. But I got to give it to you, Pisces. With the Empress as your feelings with the Six of Wands, this is you really feeling a lot of abundance here. Some of you guys may have met this person in Libra season. This is Libra energy, but also Taurus. But the Empress shows up when someone is desiring marriage, family, children, things like that. And if not, the Empress shows up when a seed has already been planted, and it's now up to someone to decide whether they want to nurture that seed and let that seed grow into what it could turn into. But the outcome is the Knight of Wands. If this is someone new, maybe use protection if you're not wanting to get pregnant. That's only going to apply for some of you, because what I'm getting here is that there is this new love high coming through where someone may be open to, like, you know, taking something to even more of a serious level. But like I said, sometimes this type of energy can come in and crash like months later, and you just want to be mindful of that. All right, that this could be a life lesson. Not saying that it won't work out with you and this person, but you know, maybe wait a little bit before making big life-changing decisions with this person, before moving in, getting married, having kids. Maybe see how you guys feel about each other a year after the honeymoon period. All right, enough about that. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune as this person's intentions with Pisces. Holy shit. The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. My birds are freaking out in a good way. Holy crap, Pisces. Okay, this rarely doesn't happen, and I got goosebumps all over. Holy crap. It's rare to see the Empress and the Emperor come out with the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, this might be someone that you end up marrying, if you're not already married. I mean, look at this. Now, it's showing up as this person's intentions. So that could simply be that this person's saying, I'm only dating to find my wife. I'm only dating to find my husband. And maybe they're not sure that it's you, but that's their intent for even bothering to date people. That could be what I'm getting as well. And it could be getting it for the both of you. You both may be saying, I'm only dating for the sole purpose of finding a mate for life. You know, I hope it's this person, but we'll see. Okay? But for some of you, you both already know if this is, yeah. For some of you, you guys already know that you guys are locked in. Wow. Interesting. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Strength card, Leo energy, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Moon, Pisces, the Sun, Leo. All right, now the Strength card shows up in the blockage when we worry that someone's not going to meet us halfway. And the same with the Temperance card. Okay, the Strength card shows up in the blockage when there's a lack of confidence and support. And the Moon comes in when we're starting to get in our fears, you know, because of things that didn't work out in the past. Someone's having a mental war between trusting the process or letting past experiences, you know, direct the course of action. Because someone's past was a little bit challenging with that tornado there. Clarify this person's behavior with Pisces. Why the Ace of Wands? They're coming in just very excited, very lighthearted in their energy. But that Emperor as their intentions tells me that they know when to be serious. You could be dealing with a business owner or someone that is a CEO of a company, well, business owner. This could be someone that's working their way up. No, because the Emperor, no, because it's showing up as their intentions. This is usually a father figure, mother figure, vice versa if you need to. This is usually someone who's got military background or law enforcement or works with the government. I'm also getting someone that might be in the healthcare department. I feel like that might be on your side though, Pisces, where you might work in nursing, medical field, daycare, childcare, something like that. And this person works in the public sector too. Because you got the Six of Wands. For some of you, this might be a specific confirmation that you and this person may work in the public sector or you service, you know, your local community. All right, clarify that Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords with the Ace of Wands is telling me that this person is going to behave very excited and passionate towards you, but they're also going to be asking you some important questions and also keeping an eye out on you to see if you really are, you know, who you're representing. Like this is someone that might, you know, take you out on a date and see how you treat the wait staff, or go for a long car ride to see how you handle road rage, things like that. Whomever this person is, they're studying you around this time frame. Studying your coping skills, studying how you handle stress management, things like that. That's what I'm getting off of this person, because the Emperor is a protector, a provider, someone that likes to have everything under control and order for their family, Ten of Cups. So this is someone that, you know, doesn't really tolerate people who can't manage their emotions. But remember, your overall energy is the Queen of Cups. You're like a slam dunk to this person based off of that. The fact that you came up as the Queen of Cups in the upright with the Ten of Pentacles shows me that if they're looking for someone that knows how to manage their emotions, they found the right person. Okay? But they don't know that yet. You know, they're not doing a reading on you. I am. So they only know what they've seen in you and what you've told them and how they feel. Oh, wow. Interesting. All right, clarify that Knight of Wands. King of Cups. There we have it. We got a match, folks. Another match. And it's the two people in the Ten of Cups portrait. So we got a divine match, and we got a same suit with the Cup family. Pisces, I think this is the best love reading I have ever done for you. Now, again, if you're watching this thinking, oh, Baddison, I wish. This isn't my love story. I'm just watching because I like to listen to you. This could be telling me what is up ahead for you. The more you focus on doing shadow work, managing your emotions, journaling, self-care, just filling up your cup until you just feel stuffed with all the spoiling you've done on yourself. Miley Cyrus, I Can Buy Myself Flowers, you know, is your ringtone right now. Ringtone, no one uses ringtones anymore. It's just it's showing me that you've got this manifesting towards you if you're single right now. Which means if you're dealing with any dusties right now, or, you know, if you're dealing with anyone that's disrespecting you or making you have to feel like you have to be on your toes or have guessing games on whether they have feelings for you or not, that may not be the person for you. I would just walk away and do you, because the right person is going to make it very perfectly clear that they're into you, and you will not need a reading from me to ask how they feel about you. That's when you know you're with the right person. You will not need to have me tell you. You'll already know. The Wheel of Fortune in this person's intentions is telling me that this is someone that's serious about big changes in their life. They're trying to create something for themselves. And if they found a good match with you, they're on board. They're not going to play any stupid games, because you win stupid prizes if you do. This is someone that knows what they want. Some of you might be dealing with a single parent, someone that is not just dating for themselves, but they're dating for their kids or kid, and they are taking it very seriously, whether that's you or this person. But if there's no kids in the picture, could be in the near future. Clarify the Page of Wands for Pisces advice. Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now or limited communication, I will pull some hidden messages to see what their feelings are towards the situation or get more insight into what's happening. But for those of you who resonate with this, I don't think you even need that part. So after I clarify your advice and the overall energy, you can just skip that part and go straight to the general portion. Why the Page of Wands as Pisces advice? The Lover's card and the Eight of Cups. That it pretty much co-signs what I just said to you. If you're dealing with anyone that just drops a little flirty text here and there, Page of Wands, and doesn't elaborate on it, doesn't follow it up with, hey, you want to meet up for dinner, blah, blah, it's just, hey, what are you up to? Just trying to get your attention, just walk away. Or if you've got someone that continuously ignores your messages or comes and goes, is on and off with you, that may be just a sign to let that go, because you'll be walking closer to the one. And for some of you, you may already have this person in your life. That's the Empress and that's the Emperor. Okay? Clarify the overall energy for Pisces. Why the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups and the Sun. Your overall energy around this time frame, Pisces, is choosing a path moving forward that is allowing you to complete old outdated chapters, old outdated cycles, and move on the path of new beginnings and feeling your heart open again. Because if you're single, you've got someone new here. But if you're not single, that could be telling me that I got a Pisces that has a child and is dating for their family, and you're just looking for someone that's going to add to the family and not be a liability. All right, so let's pull the hidden messages for those of you who are in more complicated situations. Now, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I've got Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, strong water, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, definitely, Aquarius, Taurus. It could be really any zodiac sign, though. Try not to worry about that too much. Can you still trust she or he? You've moved on, haven't you? I keep stepping toward you only to pull away again. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with a push-pull situation. I try to fall for someone else, but no one compares. Regret. I wish this never happened. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. You lost me. Final straw. Self-respect. Power move. Either you're saying that to somebody, Pisces, or someone's saying that to you. Now, if you're only staying for the love portion and not the general, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you like to book a private reading with me, Pisces, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. There might be a slot left over for October. I could be mistaken. I think that may have been filled up, but I'm not sure. If not, you can just toggle to the November calendar and it'll open up some spots. But I think there might be 1 or 2 left for October. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you had time to reflect? Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. Okay. On to the general portion. Timestamp is in the description box below the video, okay? Just take a hop, skip, a roo to it while I clean up. Alright, Pisces, for end of October 2025, what is the energy surrounding Pisces in their life for October 2025? Career, money, oh wait, got that mixed up. You belong here. Oh, shit. Got them all mixed up. Hold on. Okay. You belong here. You belong here. There. All right. Hey, Pisces, welcome to your general portion of your reading. I'm going to pull a 12-card spread and see what's going on for you for the rest of the month. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? 6 of Wands wanted to hop out. That's Jupiter and Leo energy. Some of you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention for the last half of the month. That shows up with public recognition, so you might be getting some applause at your work. You may have just landed a new client, got yourself a promotion, or someone's just giving you a lot of compliments. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. We got the Page of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. Good start, good start. We have the 8 of Swords. Oh, don't get in your head, Pisces. Don't do that. You've got nothing to worry about over here. We have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showed up. We have the 8 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy coming through, and we just officially began Scorpio season. We have the 4 of Swords. Your advice, Pisces? Justice, major for Libra. The potential challenge for you for the remainder of the month. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And your theme for the rest of the month. The 6 of Cups. And the overall energy, the 9 of Cups, Pisces Minor Arcana. Beautiful. Influencing that is the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. And then I see the Lovers right underneath that. Pisces, you're struggling with a decision surrounding your work. I'm strongly getting that. Some of you Pisceans are wanting to leave a job, but you don't know what you would do after. Some of you don't even want to go to another job, but you may want to just run your own business. I'm getting that strongly for someone here. For others, there could be something else going on in your life right now that's creating unnecessary stress, but I kind of feel like it's self-imposed with that Eight of Swords there, indicating that there's something that doesn't require you to be worried or stressed out, but the fear of the unknown may be taking over. Okay? You got repeated numbers here. You got repeated 9s, you got repeated 8s, and you got repeated 6s. That could be significant for you. Okay. Because with the overall energy being the 9 of Cups, that's pretty dang good. That's awesome. That's you being lucky and happy and feeling wish fulfillment. Oh, you know what? For some of you, what I could be getting is you're feeling happy about something, but you're scared that it's going to be all taken away from you. 9 and 9 is 18. 18 is the number of the Moon card, which is your major arcana. The moon fills us with fear, uncertainty, insecurity. When we're reaching points in our life where we're getting what we want and we're finally feeling full and satisfied, but the fear of it being taken away overtakes the feelings of satisfaction. Some of you Pisceans just landed something really awesome and you're scared that it's going to all just be a bad dream. You know, right now it's a happy dream, but you're scared of the ending. Whether you just met someone amazing and you're worried that they're going to be like all the others, or you've landed a job opportunity where you're worried about doing the wrong thing. I don't know. I'm going to clarify this. It's just, it feels like it's unwarranted. Like you've got nothing to worry about with that. Some of you guys may be just burnt out and you need a little bit of a break. Use some of that PTO you have. You know what I'm talking about. You Pisces never call in sick. You never use your PTO. I've got a lot of Pisceans around me. You guys are workhorses. 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups is telling me that something is bringing you down. But what's interesting, though, is you've got a lot of stuff bringing you up. So it's like, what is going on with you, Pisces? It's like there's moments where you're like feeling good about something and then all of a sudden your emotions take a nosedive and it goes into a dark place. I don't know if this is you being nostalgic about something that happened in your childhood or in your past with that 6 of Cups in your theme. Because I am getting with the 6 of Cups as your theme right now and the 5 of Cups coming out, your theme right now is possibly being nostalgic, surrounding nostalgia, reminiscing, looking at old photographs, old text messages, and stumbling upon some scary stuff. Like sometimes we can be nostalgic and we'll reminisce about some things, but while we're in the middle of flipping through old photographs, we might run into a picture of an ex that we forgot to rip out of our album, and it gets us feeling sad again and reminds us that love can cometh and love can taketh away. And some of you, if you're dealing with a new romance, you might be starting to get trepidation that that person is going to be a short-lived story too. That's for some of you. Or you're flipping through an old photograph and you're seeing how happy you were at a job, you know, 10 years ago, but then you end up losing that job and you're happy about a job opportunity right now, but you're scared to lose it. It's like something like that. But I'm looking at the King of Pentacles right underneath that, looking like you're very stable and strong. Okay. You got a money opportunity here, so let's clarify it. Why the Page of Pentacles for what's coming towards Pisces for the last half of October 2025, please? Why the Page of Pentacles? The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got a work opportunity here. Some of you guys just got a new job opportunity, but it involves you having to get along with coworkers. Maybe you kind of like jobs where you get to just do your own thing and not be micromanaged. A lot of Pisceans that I come across in my own life and through private readings, I've noticed a trend where you guys are quite capable of getting the job done perfectly, but when you're alone, you don't want someone up your butt, right? You like to just kind of run solo. But it does look like there's an opportunity for you to connect with others, to be a team player. And it looks like you're on board with it, but then you start to feel like you need to put your guard up. Like your trust with being in close proximity with people at work stresses you out because maybe you've got some, you know, negative history with coworkers, something like that. And if it's not related to that, some of you Pisceans are wanting a new job, but you're scared you're not going to find a job that's going to be better than the one that you're leaving. Because the Six of Swords is showing me you coming out of a very stressful situation and trying to transition to something that's going to bring you more peace, but you may have not discovered what direction to take your boat. And that could be why the Four of Swords is here. Some of you guys are just needing a little bit of a break, okay, to figure out what your destination should be. Because it kind of feels like, for some of you Pisceans, you may have walked away prematurely. And now you're like, oh crap, why did I do that? And you're putting out job applications. And the jobs that you're getting are a little bit different than what you're used to. Maybe you're used to working by yourself. Now this one you have to be in close quarters with people. And you guys do like to, you know, be alone. Clarify that Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And for other Pisceans, love is in the forefront. Okay. A lot of you Pisceans, you're dating, you're socializing. And if you're already in a healthy, happy relationship, this could be you and your partner being invited to social gatherings, cookouts, weddings, you know, birthday parties, things like that. Someone's throwing a lot of romantic energy your way. Clarify that Eight of Swords. And then I see the Seven of Swords and the Three of Wands. This is you anticipating some sort of shady stuff. This is you in your head anticipating some shady stuff. Like something being taken away from you. Maybe you're up for a job promotion. Maybe you already work with other people and you're up for a job promotion that's going to allow you to work independently, and you may feel like that is being challenged by other people, or you're remembering something that you may have done in the past that might be used against you for this promotion. Clarify the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. Some of you Pisceans, I feel like you took a risk or you're about to take a risk, but you might be psyching yourself out with that Eight of Swords. With self-limiting beliefs. I'm getting a Pisces that may be unfulfilled where they're at right now, work-wise. And it's like you clock out from work and you go to a bar and you're like, oh, I hate that job, but I need it. This blows. And then there's a part of you that feels like you just want to take some sort of risk and either resign and go see what's out there, but you're scared that you won't find anything out there and you might have to circle back to the job that you pretty much hated. For others, the Four of Cups can sometimes come in as mild depression. Now, I'm not a doctor. Never take medical advice from me at all. Don't take legal advice. Don't take medical advice. Don't, you know, gamble your finances. But it does feel like I have a Pisces that, you know, cycles through highs and lows in your emotions. Okay? However, the first reading I did in the love read, you came in as the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is someone that does know how to like keep it in check. So maybe this is unrelated to the Pisces that resonated with that one. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands is telling me that there's someone in your life around this time frame that really knows how to make you laugh, really knows how to make you smile. And it feels like this person's around you motivating you. Clarify that Ace of Wands. This could be a family member, a friend, someone that you're dating. Ace of Cups now showed up. Page of Cups could be a new person. What I'm seeing here, Pisces, is that you've got a lot of good stuff, and everything that is coming in as a negative, it's mental. It's mental. It's not actually a reality. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that's mental. Overthinking, over-worrying. Some of you guys, I feel like I get this to you all the time, so please forgive my redundancy, but I feel like for a lot of you, you got air in your moon, rising, or north node. I get that for you a lot. So I feel like I have the same Pisceans that come back and watch me. If so, thank you for your loyalty. I appreciate you guys. Really, I do. Clarify that Queen of Wands. Ew, the Five of Swords now came out, and the Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. For some of you guys, your trust right now is a little bit shaky, even if someone's giving you all the right attention. This could definitely be a vice versa situation where it's a cross-watcher read. But it feels like there's a fiery energy around you that just wants to be there for you. But because of past experiences, you may be unsure of their intentions. And with that Wheel of Fortune being here, I do feel like your home life is protected. You know, your spirit guides are all keeping you protected. Like the wrong people are going to stay away. Your home life looks stable. It feels good. The Wheel of Fortune shows up when there's some big lucky changes. And I got the Six of Wands here too, and both cards are ruled by Jupiter, planet Jupiter, the planet that governs over growth, expansion, success. Some of you, your home life is growing. There could be a pregnancy announcement. There could be a new house you're buying. There could be a new home you're renting. There could be a success story inside of a home. Like some of you guys are getting a job working from home, or you run a business from home and you're seeing a lot of success. Or you're connecting with someone that's doing all the things and providing you with a lot of encouragement and support for you to figure out what you want to do career-wise if you're not happy where you're at. Clarify that Eight of Cups. Clarify that Eight of Cups. The Knight of Wands. And then I got the Emperor in the upright. Now, this is you pursuing something that you're passionate about. And I got the Emperor, which is someone that steps up into a leadership role, a boss, a CEO. It's someone more in control of their schedule and does not answer to anybody but themselves. This is telling me that you're still pursuing that. You had to walk away from something, Pisces, and now you're pursuing more control over your schedule. Or you're connecting to a boss and pursuing a job where you're letting them know, look, I do best when I'm on my own. Yes, I'll be a team player, but I prefer to like do my own thing because I get in my zone and I get more work done. I feel like if you explain to this person how you perform, they'll understand you a bit instead of just saying, I want to work alone. Clarify that Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, and then the Three of Wands. So Pisces, the Four of Swords, Six of Cups, that's you know, creating some peace of mind in regards to something that did happen in your past that did not work out and finding the blessing in it. And it's allowing you to get back to enjoying what's in front of you right now instead of comparing it to what did not work out. You know, for all the things that didn't work out in your life, think of all the things that did work out. And see how other things not working out actually helped you get to the things that did work out. I hope I made sense with that. Rewind. If you look back at your life, Pisces, and see where all the doors were slammed in your face, all the no's were given, I bet you that those no's made all the other yeses more possible, and those other yeses outweighed the blessings that the potential yeses would have been with the no's you got. Okay? Yeah, I probably confused you. I'm good at that. Clarify the Justice card as Pisces advice. The High Priestess and the Star and the King of Pentacles. Look at that. Your advice is to seek out a spiritual mentor or connect with your higher self because you're already attuned as is. You are a Pisces. The High Priestess is asking you to go inward and try not to let, you know, mental thoughts to override, but it's also saying to use your head too, because the Star is Aquarius energy. So they want you to combine intuition and logic and reason and facts to help you make a really awesome decision for yourself, and that it works in your favor when you look at it from both sides, the spiritual side and the logistical 3D side. And that's going to help you gain more financial freedom and to invest in your future in a way that really brings a lot of stability and to make the right connections. Because I'm also feeling like you're trying to build something with other people. You know what? Let me get a card on that Queen of Cups or a Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles and a King of Cups. Look at that. And we started with the Page of Pentacles. So the blockage here is you not really listening to your heart in regards to a financial situation or a 3D situation because of this pentacle that comes in. And this art depiction is showing me that you have the access to the map right in front of you. But you're over here throwing a coin up in the air, you know, leaving it to chance, 50-50 chance. Tails I go left, heads I go right. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. You're free to walk away. For some of you Pisceans, you're having trouble, or this is a cross watcher, you're having trouble letting something go. All right. And it might be preventing something new to really take charge in your life. Embrace both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. And that could also be why your advice was the Justice card, and then later clarified by the High Priestess and the Star. Both are opposites. Okay? Clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for the positive flow of life. Unless you have like a real threat in front of you, try not to overthink something. You know, if something stays in your mind for more than 30 seconds, I would just switch something else. All right, so I hope this reading helps. If it did, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. Every time you hit the like button, my squirrel gets another nut. And he likes his nuts. All right, if you would like to book a private reading, the link to my website is in the description box below the video. I might have a slot or two left open for October, but if not, my calendar for November is open. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings Fee reading. I will provide the link to the most recent All Signs reading. If you haven't catch that one, it's there. You just look for the Pisces timestamp, because that was a good love read if you resonated with that first love reading I did. All right, Pisces, I love you. I'll be working on your November 2025 monthly here in a few days. Take care. Namaste.